Throughout 2 bloody years, the Syrian regime has insisted it's facing jihadist fighters, directed by foreigners. So it's not surprising that President Assad has seized on the recent statement by the leader of the Nusra Front, the most effective opposition fighting group, declaring allegiance to al-Qaeda. When I met Syria's Deputy Foreign Minister, he repeated the President's claim that Britain, France and the United States have an alliance with al-Qaeda against Syria.
Their hatred and their conviction that such a government which has independent policies should not rule Syria has led them to follow ways which are against the Charter of the United Nations, which are direct support to armed elements and which directly or indirectly are linked to al-Qaeda. This was very clear to us from day number one.
The other day, President Assad was on the TV talking about the prominence of al-Qaeda supporters in the opposition movement. Isn't it the case, though, that the actions, the harsh crackdown of the Syrian government has created the conditions for jihadists to flourish here?
These jihadists were there inside Syria. We were fighting against them. We handed tens of them to the Iraqi government. They cooperated together in Syria, in Lebanon, in Jordan, and in Turkey.
But if you get to a situation where Britain, France, the United States are providing perhaps military supplies or training, which is a possibility, it might happen, surely you don't have a chance, do you, of keeping going?
For President Assad, this is not the issue. The regime or not the regime. For us is not to surrender our sovereignty and independence. We shall defend our sovereignty and independence to the last drop.
Syrians are dying in horrifying numbers. The opposition's more organized, but President Assad still has men prepared to give their lives for his vision of Syria and reliable allies in Iran and Russia. This war has a long way to go. Jeremy Bowen, BBC News, Damascus.